quick story. Not really planning on doing loads of ASMR, but this is just a quick run through. Something to help you chill out maybe as you go to bed. Something pleasant to think about, fantasise about, take your mind somewhere else. That's the idea. So I hope someone out there likes it. Let me know, give me some feedback. I might do some more. But we'll see. I'm just going to get on. Right. You wake as the sun rises, light filtering in through your window. You roll over and look at the person sleeping next to you, the love of your life. You look at them adoringly for a moment before gently kissing them and slipping quietly out of bed. You make your way into the kitchen and begin preparing a morning coffee and some breakfast for you both. Out of the window, a breeze plays gently amongst the trees, and flowers of many hues are blooming. Butterflies and bees are darting round in their busy fervour, dancing as they collect what they need. You remember to breathe deeply and fully, letting life into you with each lungful. Smiling as you exhale, you bring breakfast to your loved one in bed. Kissing them awake, you both smile at each other as their fog lifts, knowing today will be marvellous. Breakfast is consumed slowly, enjoying each mouthful. The two of you don't speak much, comfortable in the morning silence and relishing the calm before you head out later. Getting dressed is simple, having prepared and laid everything out the night before, even packing a bag and making some lunch in advance. You run through a quick check before you leave. Bags, money, keys and phone, everything where it should be. Your partner goes to open the door, but you speak softly, "Hold on a moment," and you take hold of them gently and pull them in for a hug and a lingering kiss. Holding their hand, you step outside and start off on your journey together. A short walk later, under the cloudless and warm morning sky, you reach a small market. Clothes and vegetables, electronics and much more fill your vision with a sea of different colours and shapes. It's starting to get busy and a little noisy, but it's all part of the cycle of things, and you smile at people as you pass. The two of you decide to pause by a fruit stall and purchase something to snack on as you go. A couple of oranges, a banana each, and some rich red cherries that you pack to be had later. Carrying on, you pace your way out of town only a few minutes later. The road begins to trend downwards, and you can see for miles. There is a small woodland with evergreen trees in front of you. Either side of the valley you're walking through rise large spires of rocks, mountains erupting out of the rich verdant green canopy. Further on, you spot the sea, though the shoreline remains hidden at the moment. The sun beams brilliant light down, reflecting off the ocean's surface. The two of you pause, and after another brief kiss, you take some pictures before you carry on your way, hand in hand once again. You soon reach the woodland and find a trail to follow. The trees are widely spaced, and spent evergreen needles litter the floor, crunching under your footsteps and adding more scent to the pleasing, earthy smell that curls into your nose. Here and there, small signs of woodland creatures make themselves obvious. A shed snakeskin, squirrels darting through the trees as you approach. Wary, they watch you from afar at first, but as you stop and simply watch, they begin to go about their business again, even wandering within a few metres of you, confidently you pose no threat. The two of you take more pictures as you go, of course, breathing in the clean air and smiling peacefully at the natural splendour around you. You spot a fox in the distance, and it soundlessly slinks away, soon hidden once more by the trees. You come to a small stream. meandering down the hillside. You stop to wash your face and hands when your partner nudges you. You look at them, and they point a little way downstream. A small family of deer are also at the stream, drinking their fill and looking quite majestic. They spot you, but do not seem to be perturbed. They even seem to want to pose as you take some more pictures. After a while, the deer depart and you walk further downstream. The water pools here and forms a small pond, and the trees part to form a clearing. You agree to unpack your lunch. Spreading out a blanket, you rest and have your meal. You talk in whispers whilst eating, not wanting to disturb the natural peace too greatly. Sandwiches, bananas, salad, and some smoked fish are all consumed and enjoyed leisurely, and you wash it all down with some sweet rosé wine. It really is so beautiful here, you could easily decide to stay for hours. But you have both decided to go to the beach, and it was still a fair walk onward. So you pack up your refuse and the blanket, and set off once more, arm in arm, and somewhat slower at first. The fragrant walk through the woodland comes to an end as it opens out into a wide sandy beach. Miles of golden sand stretch out in either direction. You find a nice spot to rest, sheltered against the side of a cliff. You drop your belongings and change into swimwear. The sea is quite cool when you get in, but you quickly get used to it, floating on your backs, the waves gently rising and falling underneath you. It's so calm and peaceful. The pair of you put on goggles and a snorkel to explore underwater. There are hundreds of fish of all kinds, some big, some small, and all sorts of colours, red and orange, yellow and blue. On the sea floor, crabs walk sideways, going about their daily routine. Tiny seahorses flit around in between strands of seaweed, and here and there starfish sit lazily. Many hours pass, and you come out of the water, relaxed and content, drying naturally on the sand in the last of the day's sunlight. Taking picture of the sky as it lights up the world with purples and pinks, the two of you relax next to each other. It grows dark, but only briefly, as the full moon rises soon after to shine her magical rays down on you. The sea is bathed silver, and the waves gently crash on their eternal song. It remains quite warm, and the pair of you feed each other the cherries you obtained earlier, laughing at the juice dribbling down your chins. You just stay there after, cuddling under the blanket for some time. It's been a fantastic day, so comfortable with nothing to do but explore and be at peace in each other's loving company. So there you go, a little walk through for you. I hope you didn't mind it. That was worth your time. Let me know if you want to hear more. You take care. Best wishes. Love to everyone. Mwah.